What's up, YouTube? Right now, you're hanging with Mr. Jackson. Hollywood, they have a secret way to lose weight, but it comes with a price. So let's get into it, y'all.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Jackson. Let us go.
As I gain more access to the web of influencers in Hollywood, I start to learn more about their deceptions and their lies. And a lot of it is, in my opinion, evil, and some of it is purely satanic when we talk about them influencing people to pick their own genders or influencing children, to go through stages of blocking their puberty so that they don't grow up to be reproductive human beings. But they also influence people in terms of weight, right? If you're noticing right now, skinny is back in. So I'm going to let you on a little Hollywood secret that nobody's telling you. When I say skinny is back in, I am talking about people that were embracing their curves for a while and kind of making the thick girl come back and saying, oh, now it's better to have, everyone's getting the Brazilian butts and the big boobs and the implants. That was the Hollywood trend, I feel like, over the last 5 years. But now everybody's trying to get dangerously thin again, right? Anorexia is making a comeback. Great, I guess. I guess that's kind of the messaging that's coming from pop culture. And I recently found out that a lot of these influencers are completely lying about how they lost weight. Now, you may just have questions. As just one example, Khloe Kardashian. We have got to really see her grow up in the public eye. We know that she has struggled with her weight forever. Now she is half my size. And at the very same time, her and Kim both lost a lot of weight. That is a fact. You can look at pictures around the same time. Leading up to the Met Gala, you'll remember Kim shows up at the Met Gala and she looks very, very thin and she's wearing Marilyn Monroe's dress. And people are asking questions about how she lost so much weight to be able to fit into this dress. And she says that she basically just didn't eat and she lost a bunch of weight. Okay, maybe. Don't know her personally. That might be true. Strange that she lost all this weight at the same time that her big sister, who has struggled with weight in the public sphere for decades, suddenly dropped a ton of weight. And then you see both of them and they have maintained keeping all of this weight off. And they're very, very thin to the point that with Khloe Kardashian, I would say it looks unhealthy, right? You're starting to see her veins. She's actually looking older because she's gotten so thin. They are not the only ones. I'm just using them as examples. So recently I found out actually that what's trending over in Hollywood is a shot, an injection that celebrities are getting. Again, I can't attach this injection to Kim and Khloe. I don't know them or any of the other people in Hollywood that are doing this, but you should know about it and draw your own conclusions or make your own speculation about it. It is referred to, it has two names. It's Wegovy and it is also Ozempic. I'm writing it down, looking at it right here. Ozempic and Wegovy. And what it is a semaglutide, which is sold under the brand name Ozempic or Wegovy. And what it forces is for the body's stomach to slow down from emptying. It basically makes the individual, once they get this injection, feel like they're full. So they can literally just not eat. So maybe that part of what she's saying could be true if this is what she's doing. So people are starting to get these injections all over. In fact, if you go to the website of Wegovy or Ozempic, it tells you that they're out of stock, right? Because it started over as a trend and now everyone in Hollywood is demanding to get these injections. These injections cost about $1,500 every time that you are injected. And Variety magazine actually reported on this, reported on so many celebrities that are turning to this drug. And it even went viral on TikTok under the hashtag #MyOzempic journey, which showcased people that were openly taking this drug and then showing their transformations. So this was initially designed, by the way, to help fight the obesity epidemic. So this shot is not for people in Hollywood to look their best before they walk the Met Gala. This shot is actually intended for people that absolutely need to lose the weight because you drop so much weight so quickly. But of course, everything that is bad trends in Hollywood, and it's not enough to just be a regular sized person, which is what I would say Khloe Kardashian was, that people want to be deathly skinny. They're constantly looking for the fountain of what they preserve to be youth. They want to be thin. They want to be beautiful. They want to look like they're never aging. And so this is what is going on in Hollywood. Now, I want to tell you, of course, that there's no such thing as a miracle drug. Even if you think that losing that much weight temporarily is a miracle, oh my gosh, it's a miracle. It, of course, has some very serious side effects. And the things that are included, things that could possibly happen, cancer. It literally says that Wegovy may cause serious side effects, including possible thyroid tumors, including cancer. In studies with rodents, Wegovy and medicines that work like Wegovy caused thyroid tumors, including thyroid cancer. It is not known if Wegovy will cause thyroid tumors or a type of thyroid cancer called medullary thyroid carcinoma in people. I mean, that is on the packaging, right? You may or may not get cancer. We can't tell you, but when we experimented on rodents, yeah, they did get cancer. So it would be interesting to see if a bunch of people start popping up with thyroid cancer in Hollywood. Let me tell you, it is an extremely rare form of cancer. So if suddenly people start saying that they have it, I think it will probably point to the fact that these people are so willing, so dying to be thin, so dying to look good, so dying to fit into a dress or maybe to fit into a suit, that they're willing to go through these extremes. And what bothers me about this is, I'm personally a believer that if you want to, you know how I am, obviously, my opinion on vaccines, that topic, if you want to do it, go ahead, live your life, roll up your sleeve, get 14 vaccines a day. Not my problem. Get the Wegovy shot. You know what the risks are. You see what the side effects are. You're looking at these studies yourself and you're thinking, hey, to get into that dress, I'd get thyroid cancer many times. It's one of the more survivable types of cancer. Okay, totally fine. But what bothers me is that because they are part of pop culture, right? Because they are creating this cult around them, people actually believing that these women got thin all by themselves, that no drugs were involved in this and nobody got an injection, that they just starved themselves for a couple of days and now they're all a size 0. Because people are believing this, what they're really promoting is not Wegovy. You know, people don't know their secrets. They're promoting anorexia, right? This gets back to that cult. These people that want to cultivate an idea around their likeness, people that are wanting to be like these individuals in Hollywood, then say, okay, well, you know what? I'm just not going to eat because I want to look like that. And it clearly worked for her. She just didn't eat for a few days, and it leads to more sad people, more sick people in the end. Again, do what you want to do, but be willing to tell the truth. Otherwise, you're worse than a cult. Actually, you're exactly what a cult is. You are based around extreme ideas that are false, and you are operating those ideas under the guidance of the fact that you have become a charismatic leader for so many of these young men and women who don't have a shot in hell because they are following trends and hashtags on social media. All right, guys, that's all I have to say about that.
But I know the one who does know how. Oh wow, it's like I'm learning the game with the maker I already know now. Destiny has